collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. And this video is going to be a pickups video. I just want to show you some of the things that I've managed to pick up in the last week or so. What you can see in front of you here isn't everything. I do have some other stuff to show you as well. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some of it already, but I wanted to go through it in a bit more detail, show you what I've picked up, and also thank a few people as well that have helped me acquire some of these items. So if you do happen to enjoy the video, hit the like button down below, and we're going to start off with the two vintage collection figures that you can see in front of you here. These are the two comic book or comic art Boba Fett's. So I've had this one, which is the vintage comic. I've had this one for quite a while, but I was just waiting for this one to arrive. Now, this one arrived, I bought two of them, and they arrived from Hasbro Pulse in a box that was definitely not big enough to hold these figures, and because of that, they kind of warped a little bit. Luckily there's no crease there, but we do have a small crease on the hanger tab there, which is a bit annoying. So the other one is in much better condition, which is going to be making its way to John, the action figure grader, because I did get one of these for him, and his card is completely straightened out and it doesn't have the vein on it or anything like that. But I'll pick myself up another one, you know, pretty soon. So this is the 90s comic, the Death, Lies and Treachery comic. And yeah, I'm not really too sure what to think of these. At the end of the day, it's Boba Fett, isn't it? It's using the mold, you know, the really good Return of the Jedi mold, and they've just repainted it basically to get more use out of it. But I'm not really too sure about these gimmicky things for the vintage collection. But in this case, I really do like this one, because this is, you know, the original comic. This is Boba Fett's first appearance comic, and you can also see Bossk there in his purple jumpsuit, which is pretty awesome. So glad to have those in the collection. This one is what, VC278. So yeah, that's the one that arrived recently. You can also see that I have an Ewok here. Now this is Flitchy. This is one of the Ewoks that came up for sale on Tungori, and I missed him along with Lumat. But my friend Daniel Chart managed to acquire one for me. I don't think he got it from Tungori. The one on Tungori does come with a few other accessories, but this is how he looks in the movie, and this is how I want him, with that Stormtrooper blaster there. So I'm really happy to have that one. So it's just Lumat that I missed out on, but I think somebody might be helping me out with that one that's ordered a couple of those off of Tungori. So hopefully that is the case, and then I'll have all the Ewoks, just apart from a few of them that are in the glider. There's two in the Ewok pack, and also the catapult as well, which I do have those packs. It's just a case of, you know, whether I open them or not to get these Ewoks loose. But he's a really good one actually, Flitchy. I don't know if you can see him there. He's a great one, really like him. So that's that. So thank you so much, Daniel Chart, for selling me him. Do appreciate that, buddy. Now in the center here we have this baggy Bossk. This is graded by CAS. It got a 75. This is the baggy style Empire Strikes Back C Bossk, country of origin 3-line, Lucasfilm Limited, Hong Kong. Now I think this is the baggy that came in the mail-away set. There was two different types of baggies that came in the mail-away set. You've got the one with the white writing, which is the one I have already, and then you have this one here with the blue writing with Kenner and Made in Hong Kong. Now the reason I think it is the one that came from the mail-away is because it's the Bossk with the orange head and the sort of discoloured limbs. You can see that his limbs are a different colour to his body. That was always the case with this Bossk that came in that mail-away. So I'm pretty sure that I now have both baggies that came with that mail-away. I also did get another Bossk baggie from my time at the ICCC, and you can really see the difference. See, this one, the Kenner is, you know, the actual logo, and it says Made in Hong Kong in black. So, you know, there's lots of different baggies for these figures, and I would like to try and get my hands on more of the Bossk's one. This one's open, unfortunately, but not big enough to get the figure out. It's just a hole. So I won't be able to get that graded or anything, but that one's graded 75, and that one I got from Chris W over at Rogue 5 Toys, so thank you so much, Chris. If you're ever after vintage figures, or even the occasional vintage collection figures, then I strongly recommend that you join the Facebook group Rogue 5 Toys. It's run by the 5 Idiots Talking Toys guys, Chris W and his mates, and there's always loads of bargains on there. So really happy to have that one, so thank you so much for that, Chris. A couple of other Bossk items here that I have posted on Instagram. This one is a 41 back A. This is the survival kit off of Bossk. I do have one of these already. This is a 75 by AFA. Bit of a story behind this one. I actually bought this one back in November. My buddy Ed5 helped me out with this one. He bid on it for me because it was in Australia. So eBay Australia. So when you're thinking about, you know, postage costs and taxes and all that kind of stuff, it's always better to, you know, get someone to help you out that lives in that country, and then they can post it themselves. But yeah, for one reason or another, it's now June and I do have it eventually. But I want to say massive thanks to Ed5 for including some nice bits in with this. There was some classic Australian chocolate like Tim Tams and some bits for my kids and stuff like that. So really appreciate that, Ed. Thank you so much. And this one is an absolute beauty. Really, really happy with that. You can see there it's the 41 back. And it's graded by AFA. My other one is graded by CAS and it's an 80. So I'm not too sure whether I should keep both or sell one of them, but one of them has the foot stand and the other one doesn't. So it's kind of a variant, and it's making me think that I want to keep both, but that might be a bit greedy really. And the final thing that I've picked up recently, I got this from Vectis Auction. I haven't shown it on the channel yet, and it is Bossk related because it is the Cap 2 mini rig, graded U90 by AFA, which means the box was sent to the graders. They opened it up, took the ship out or the vehicle and graded it, and it got a U90 uncirculated. Unfortunately, the sticker sheet has come out ever so slightly, which is it's annoying my OCD, but you know, I can live with that. I think it looks pretty cool. And yeah, it's just a good thing to have. Obviously, it's not Bossk's ship, but you know, if you know the box for the Cap 2, it does look like Bossk is driving it back in those Kenner days. So really happy to have that one for my collection. So all in all, in the past week or so, I've had quite a few things turn up, which I'm really, really happy with. We've got the 2 vintage collection figures there. We've got the Bossk baggy. We've got the Ewok Flitchy, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel Chart. We've got the 41 back Bossk, and we've got the Cap 2. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and also let me know in the comments what you've managed to pick up recently. Let me know what TVC figures you've picked up or anything else. I'm always interested, I always read your comments. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for watching, and a thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members. Your support helps me make more and better videos. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.